We've curated the sessions at World Cashew Conference 2026 with a very special view to provide more stage time for tech offerings and deeper engagement with the processors, 13 speakers and 3-part sessions. Let's have a look at the first session and what it brings for us. All eyes on the screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CashewTech, a special seminar on cashew processing technologies. This session brings together leading technology solution providers shaping the future of industrial cashew processing. From automation and throughput to precision, efficiency, and quality control. This panel represents the engineering backbone of the global cashew industry. We now begin Discussion 1, updates from turnkey solution providers. Moderating this session is Mr. Shakti, cashew industry expert. Joining him today are distinguished technology leaders from across the industry. Mr. Ethan Truong, CMV. Mr. Anil Goyal, Vietmold Machines. Mr. Jeevan Saldanha, Spectrum Industries. Mr. Dang Van Tuyen, Mekong Technology, Vietnam. Ms. Vi Man Doan, Gia Loi Long An. Please join us as we begin CashewTech, the technology driving the cashew industry forward. Over to you, Mr. Shakti.
So before we start the session, I would love to say a proper thanks to the organizers of World Cashew Convention for bringing once again the whole cashew world in Dubai on this very special platform. And a special thanks to them to give a specific place for technology people. Usually we see tech sessions half an hour somewhere, but this year they recognize the efforts of these champions in the last 10 years. These day-to-day, they engage with processing. And this year we are going to have 2-hour session. And this is the very first time a Cashew conference is starting with the technology seminar. So welcome all of you. Okay, let's have a look on last 10 years. So when we review last 10 years, usually what comes in our mind, the pain points, the challenges. And we talk about, those bad times of COVID, day-to-day change in the policy environment at origin, really give a hard time to the arts in trade. Eco-political situations in Middle East, some other places, actually increase a lot on the logistic challenges. Costs are increasing and so on. We have so many bad things which we can remember, but one thing actually went so well, consistently improving, and that is evolution in technologies in cashew processing. A big jump from a manual processing to a very sophisticated, mechanized, automated, and efficient process, derived from a lot of innovations in technology as well as process. And that's why one of the reasons today we can say we are very proud to say that at present, cashew processing is very efficient, socially and environmental friendly. No more the dirty burning hands of the women who work in the deshelling section. No more exploitation of the workers. Today we can say cashew processing is a world-class processing and we are proud of it. And this is happening because of these champions who are sitting here. They play a major role in giving that image. It was not that easy. Process was a long process. New innovations mean new technologies, development of new equipment, version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4, and then how to bring that into plant, how to get the right mix which you are looking for, how to incubate these technologies was a tough process. Today, at present, we have a very good technologies all around, available, tested, performant. Things are happening very well. But still, we find some challenges in how to get what we are looking for. And why these challenges are there? Because supply framework of cashew equipment is complex. Just identified equipment supplier or manufacturers more than 150. So we can divide these into 2 categories. One is our main turnkey suppliers. Others can be sub-turnkey suppliers. Some of them are here, but we talk about still a lot who are not yet on this slide. It's very tough to bring everyone here. And that's why one of the reasons why we need turnkey suppliers. Turnkey suppliers usually, they do 60 to 80% of equipment manufacturing. Then they take the leverage of our sub-turnkey suppliers put together, bring an ideal mix of technology well suited to your needs at your origin. That's great. So without taking much time, let me invite our first speaker. I think everyone knows him, Mr. Ethan Truong from CMV. Mr. Ethan, you are welcome. Please give him a big hand of applause.
So, good afternoon, everyone. I am Ethan Truong, General Manager of CMV. So today we have a good chance to talk about the Cashew Turnkey project, and this will be update from our side to know more about cashew processing in the world. So CMV is the one of the leading supplier in cashew processing in the last many years, and we are supplying from 10 ton up to 200 ton capacity in Africa. And myself with more than 15 years in cashew processing, so today we will show you about our capacity and our ability in cashew industry. So more detail about my presentation today. We will talk about estimate cost of the cashew processing plant, 100 ton per 2 shift, 8 hours per day. And this picture we will show more about new player in Africa to calculate the cost of investment for the plant. And this shows by our company in 2020-25. It's not exactly 100%, but you can refer to our calculation. And the first is the land cost of the plant. It can be by rental from the industrial zone or by own. And the second is the consumable material for production. It will be around 2% of the project for a year. And the third is the equipment server for the production. It's like the forklift, the generator, the laugh, the water treatment, and the weight rigs, something like equipment for the plant. And for each, the permission of the project manager about 6% of the project. And this is for the expert, for the consultant, for the visa fee, for the technical support at site. And the next one is the infrastructure will be around 6% of the project. So what is the detail of the infrastructure? It's about the land leveling, the compound and the retaining wall, and the transformer station, the water tank underground for the fire system. And the important of the project is machinery for processing. It includes the cashew processing machinery from end to end and the plant for CNSL. So that cost will be approximate around 19 up to 20% of the project. The next cost about the duty CAF logistics, the tax and ship rate is around 25%. Why we have this number? Because my calculation is on the frame and all the equipment, warehouse, everything is come from India and Vietnam. That's why this cost is a little bit higher than other countries like from local or maybe some country they can manufacturing by outside. The big cost of the plant is PEP and civil work, electricity connection and the lighting and fire system, everything is approximate around 38%. We will talk about our capacity in Africa. Until 2025-26, we have completed more than 30 plants in Africa with capacity around 600,000 tons per year in IVC, in Benin, in Ghana, in Nigeria, in Burkina Faso, Tanzania, Mozambique, and India also. We will talk about the capacity design, how to achieve the design as per the cost of the cashew plant is expensive and it will take a long time for depreciation also. And what is the key point to focus and to make the right decision about the master plan design and how to right supplier of the equipment also. So capacity daily cooking, selling, raiding, packing, that is from end to end. We should have right way how to manage the factory, and we have to analyze this from the daily data report to the top management, and we can take the data from the SCADA system also. How to routing the demand to improve the efficiency of the machine, like uncut, broken, and the whole rate percentage after peeling, and how to do the rating to meet the standard of the buyer kernel from Europe, US, or Middle East, or China. And then we can make the good way to fix the cost coverage of the production. And as per India, Africa, the cost of the labor is very high. The quality certification of the factory is should be have enough knowledge about certification like BRC, SMETA, food safety. And as per the technology of the machine is changing every year. So we need to find the best way after 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years when we change the machine. It will not make a lot of cost of the investment for the investor. How to training for the local team, for the management and the people in charge of the production. And that side, we need to listen from the technical supplier. And another way to achieve the capacity design, we need to install more machinery, and then we will get more output to increase the capacity, reduce the time working, and the electricity cost and the cost of the worker even. And we need to see how technology will change every year, and the master layout of the plant from beginning are also important. And we need to calculate the depreciation of the investment, like the machinery, like the warehouse. And as my experience, the cashew machinery, currently we are difficult to depreciation up to 5 years or 7 years, like other equipment. And we have to increase the capacity to reduce the cost. And even from today, IVC government also reducing the subsidy. And some practical solution for the cashew processing. The first of all is the consultant of the plant should have a knowledge about the processing in Africa or India or even in Vietnam to meet the required for the capacity design for the standard of the product and the location of the factory also. It's not able to bring the same design from Vietnam to India or Africa because our worker, our technology is different and the service after sale also available. But in Africa is most difficult than other country. And the certification of the factory like BRC or SMETA or food safety, we need to make the right design from beginning. And electricity consumption, due to the cost of the electricity cost in Africa is higher, so we need to consider to use the high standard of the motor, the gearbox, and even to reduce the cost of the power electricity. And the SCADA system also for the plant is another solution to show the real time from the plant for the top management and even from other country or from their office, and the weighing of the each section like from calibrator to cooker to selling to packing also. Now we use fully automation, so we need the solution for weighing because this is important for the daily report. And some bottleneck of several sections like how we can move the material automatic to the silo cooling from shelling to dryer to peeling to packing also. So this also we need to invest more and focus more on this side. And from our side, we use top rank from the motor, bearing, electrical equipment, PLC, and SCADA system also, and to reduce the downtime of the equipment when we work 2 shifts or 3 shifts in Africa. And we are manufacturing with high quality of the material, like stainless steel for food safety or conveyor we should use by PA plastics. Is this for food rate or like before everybody using PVC? But now for organic or food safety product, the PVC plastic is not allowed. And also the important thing is the spare part available in the site. Like in Vietnam, we can handle the service just after 3-4 hours. But in Africa or India, this is the big country and the facility also a challenge. But we also have the service available in India and Africa. And the management needs to make the plan for the spare part consumable, like the spare for changing in the machine or reserve spare. After 1 year, we have to have it available in the factory for commissioning, training, and operation. And even we have to warranty for supply the spare after 3 years or 5 years. If it's not available, and then we change the machine, that will be a huge cost for the depreciation and the warranty periods and even the spare supply. Why CMV can growing fast in the last few years in India and Africa? Because we invest strongly in our facility in Vietnam to fabrication, to manufacturing the machine 100% in-house. And we also opened the service center in Delhi, India, and India Moscow IVC. So from 3 locations, we support for all of Africa and all of India. So that's the reason, and we are trying to do our best to supply for the cashew processing industry. And that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ethan. Thank you very much. how they capture almost 60% of emerging market in Africa. That's fantastic. And I would like to invite now Mr. Dang Van Tuyen from Mekong, Vietnam.
Hello, good afternoon. How are you? Okay. You people see that in the future, the robot will change the labor. Okay? And now we have a new technology. We combine with the AI vision with the robotic. This process can use in the after shelling. You know, after shelling, after colossalter, we still need more labor to choose inspection. We had a solution. Can help your factory minimize labor in the factory. After the billing, manual billing, you need more labor in the back bell, inspection bell. This solution can help you to minimize labor in the manual billing. In the packaging, before the packaging, we need more labor to choose inspection. My solution can help you. Okay? This is wrong for video clip, but I introduce for you here. This. And now I introduce my company. Okay? We are Mekong. We start up about 2006. We are beginning about 18 years for the manufacture machine. Okay? We manage to own the machine from the cleaning, sizing, and cooking, selling, and everything. Okay? For the new technology now, we had continuous. We had the first company to development the continuous processing. We development about 2017. Did the first factory in India. We designed a continuous automatic factory in Vizag, okay, with capacity 25 tons. And now we development to the 200 tons per day. With the continuous, and for the new in factory, we apply the new shelling machine with the high capacity. With the new shelling machine, we had a 12 blade, 14 blade, and 24 blade, with capacity to 400 to the 800 kg per hour. Okay, this is my company. Okay, we are this time we attend more every time of the Cashew convention. This is some the introduce my company. Okay, from the 2006. My certificates. We export to the 30 countries. And now we development from the 5 to 200 tons per day, okay? With high automatic, we connecting from the beginning to finishing. And now on the equipment, we improve. Use the BLC and third can to the, we manage on the input and output. For the new selling 24 lamp, capacity the X line about 2,000. For the, and now one big problem in factory of the cashew, we use more the power. One factory and now in we consumer, if the 50 ton, we need the 1 megawatt capacity. And now how to the minimize cost for the power. And now big problem with this cut, how to the minimize cut for the power. For the machine, and now we own machine, we design by the 3D, CNC, laser cutting, and now we have the very strong machine. So in own process, we enter in for the load cell, check weight, and have to the operator to check the X process, okay? Apply the intelligent vision in the defect, infection, sorting, processing. You can see some the token of the machine. This is the video lift for the my new technology. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dan. New innovations on selecting the bad kernels, and that can be attached with your grading systems and can replace many. Just before packing, we can use this kind of systems. That's great. Nice to see these new innovations. Let me invite now Mr. Anil Goyal from Goyal Concepts and Creations Private Limited. They are having a collaboration with Vietmold, one of other champions in the sector of cashew processing technologies. Mr. Anil.
Thank you. Thank you, Shakti Palji, and welcome all my fellow delegates. It's a great opportunity to be here. I would like to cover what is the meaning of turnkey project, why we need turnkey project, why we choose, and if we choose, why we choose Vietmold, and also what are other alternatives available. So what's a turnkey project? So what we say, when you choose a single contract over time and money, and the single contract provide you solution, design, engineering, procurement, installation, commissioning, handover at a fixed cost and a fixed timeline. That's what we call turnkey project. I mean, it's a simple word. We can also say when you have a key of a project and just turn the key and project gets on without much of problems like a car, that's a turnkey project. I would like to address turnkey project versus time and money. What are advantages of a turnkey project and what are benefits of a project which is non-turnkey or what we call time and money? So single experience point of contact, that's the biggest advantage of turnkey project, because the most turnkey contractor, you would see that they have a big experience in the similar project setup, and they are experienced to handle various things. Fixed budget and low cost of project overrun. So when you allocate a turnkey project, you have a fixed timeline, fixed budget, so there is a very little chances of project overrun. That's another advantage of turnkey projects. Design, delivery, responsibility with the main turnkey project supplier, and not that you need to contact 10 different vendors and follow up and integration issues between 10 vendors. Higher efficacy and synergy. I mean, different contractor may not be able to integrate the plant well. So when you choose turnkey project, that's the biggest advantage, that you have a complete, fully integrated plant. Predictable and quicker delivery time. As I mentioned, that you have a timeline. I mean, in non-turnkey project, even one vendor misses the timeline, I mean, you are fixed. because then whole thing gets delayed. Compatibility, like you have a 10 different supplier. I mean, their spare parts, their components may be different, of brand, different types. So once you have a Truong project, you would have a similar like VFDs or monitors or conveyors. You would have a synergy in those, and it'll be more beneficial to have a Turnkey project. Next advantage is also, which is not on the screen, is cost saving on hotels, travel, visa, for engineers and installation team. So if you have like 6 different teams, you have to arrange travel time for 6 different people, 6 different teams. But if it's a Turnkey project, then you need probably have only one team that handles different things. Now we go on time and money. I mean, what are advantages? Lower initial project costs. Most cases, Turnkey project is a little bit more expensive. You have full flexibility of selection of machine, which you may not get in Turnkey project. Control on equipment quality, then you can choose yourself. I mean, what shelling line you want to buy, what calibration you want to buy, what grader you want to buy, what cookers you want to buy. And more suitable for capacity expansion. I mean, grassroots plant, we normally prefer to choose a Turnkey project. But if you are having already 10 tons plant and you want to increase to 50, or you have 50, you want to increase to 80, I mean, sometimes it is more beneficial to have time and money project. So when to choose? I mean, people are here from Africa, India, Vietnam, and many countries. So it's also an important question when we should choose Turnkey project. So first is when you have a limited or non-availability of local contractors and service providers. For take example, many countries in Africa does not have a local service provider or local machine supplier. So in such cases, it's very, very important to have a Turnkey project. Number 2, the new investor setting up a greenfield plant, there also it is much more beneficial to have a Turnkey project. You need a guaranteed capacity, guaranteed timeline, fixed budget. Certainly you prefer to have a Turnkey project. If you have a limited in-house engineering team, I mean, it is better to choose the Turnkey solution. You're setting up a large capacity and fully automatic setup. That's another reason of choosing the Turnkey project. But shall everybody should go for Turnkey? No. It depends on, I mean, what is beneficial for you. That's how you choose. So I would like to give a few points on Turnkey project and Vietmold machine, what Vietmold machine gives on Turnkey projects. Proven reliability, I mean, repeat orders from satisfied customer on Turnkey solution. So that's our strength. Strong management, project management team, dedicated team, ensure on time, on budget execution. We have more than 20 years of experience in handling the projects for cashew processing machines. Built to last, I mean, our design of our machine is basically focused on long-term operational viability and sustainable performance. And at times, we also upgrade existing machine at very minimal cost for the more modern machines. Deep technical expertise, continuous R&D. We do only cashew processing machines, so we have a deep, continuous knowledge and continuous R&D. And I mean, people who are in cashew industry, they know that how we improved our peeling machine and shelling machines and cooker and other things. Cost control is another factor. We work with very transparent pricing with no cost overrun, very minimal or no cost overrun. Robust supply chain and vendor network. This is about our vendor, I mean, who provide different components. So we choose top quality vendor, I mean, high quality product, which give you, a good performance, a stable performance on plant and, a longevity on the project. I mean, when we do Turnkey project, it does not mean that, we will just be what we are. We also do customization. We have a flexibility. So we talk to the owner of the project, how they want, what they want. If they want something other than what we offer, we always accept with flexibility. Future expansion, upgradation, I mean, it's a strong integration. I mean, if you have 50-ton plant and you want to add another 50-ton, I mean, we have a expertise in integrating the project on Turnkey basis. Management software app. So our plant can also have a remote monitoring and remote accessibility. You can collect rich data and then review it, which gives you a benefit in, on your management information system and processing. Comprehensive after-sales service, after completion support, so ongoing service, spares, technical assistant, we provide all those things, so then you have a ease in running your plant once you start producing. Now, people will say, why should I choose only Turnkey project? Or why should I choose only time and money? Is there any alternative? Yes. You can always have alternative. So you can choose, everybody knows that, cashew processing has certain stages of process. So you can choose based on each process stage. So you can choose like shelling, grading to shelling, drawing to peeling, and then final grading, packing. So that as a, 3 Turnkey project in different, within the whole project, 3 different Turnkey projects. So that's a alternate solution you can take. And thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anil versus One Center. And there's so many other messages in his presentation. Let me invite now Miss Vi Man Doan from Gia Long, but there's an issue with the language, I think. So on her place, Mr. Karthik is going to do the presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Karthik Shenoy here. I'm from ABBA Engineers, and I'm representing our collaboration, that is Gia Loi Long An and ABBA Engineers. We have been there in this industry for more than 4 decades now. We are engaged in manufacturing of complete turnkey solutions for the cashew processing and the cashew nut shell liquid processing. So we have customers all over Africa, wherever cashew is grown, and also in India, in all the states. We have been doing this for more than 43 years now. So I was told by Shakti ji that we have time constraints, so I'll keep the things very short. Yeah, the latest innovation or the concepts what we have come up with is the cashew shelling machine, which is one of the crucial part in the cashew processing, as all of the processors here might be very much aware. So this new generation cutting head which we have developed has the highest cutting efficiency, and we have redesigned it in such a way that the laborer with not much high skill can also operate it, which is very much important for the factory to have user-friendly machines coming up. And then we have also developed this cashew shelling separation line, which we have launched recently, where we believe in addition to the high volumes the processor targets to do in cashew processing, the quality of the kernels also is very equally important. So we have introduced additional separation system for handling the shell to avoid the CNSL contamination to the kernels and increase the value. So this is the latest cashew shelling system which we have launched, and that is what we have done to ensure that we get high volume with high quality kernels. This is all about the things we do, and we also set up entire cashew nut shell liquid extraction plant and cardinal processing plant. That is all about this. Thank you.
Thank you, Karthik. Thanks a lot. It's such a great pleasure to see how 2 different nations working together, where equipment suppliers from different continents join hands. CMV have a presence in India, Vietmold have a presence in India together with some other, and now we say Gia Long and Abhay. Great to see different equipment supplier working together with great synchronization. Nice. Okay, at last I would like to invite Mr. Jeevan Saldanha from Spectrum Industry.
Thank you, Shakti, and good afternoon to all of you. After going through that wonderful presentation from our other panelists, I hope this goes well. Well, we offer complete cashew processing plants now, having been the pioneers in automation in India. We started way back in 1993, so it's a good 32 years since we've been making complete processing plants for various applications. This is typically what we offer for cashew, the flow that we have, the various machines. Having been founded in Mangalore, we started with manufacturing color sorters and moved on to selling more than 2,500 sorters and about 10,000 mechanical machines and installing in over 30 countries, et cetera, et cetera. In cashew, we have the cooking section where we have this water wash and the cooking, and we have the cooling systems and calibration, which is unique. It's a multi-drum calibration system where the calibration of cashew nut goes up to 90 to 95% in accuracy versus a single drum. And that reduces your reprocessing costs by about 25 to 25%. The cutting machines and the scoping machines that are there. We have the tray filling machines, which reduce a lot of labor. There are a couple of options on the tray filling machines. We've just shown you one. And the advantage of these steam dryers that we use typically in India is that we make complete enclosed steam dryers. We don't use the flow, so that there's no loss of heat and the drying time is lower. The peeling machines, again, is an Indian one where we have this, it's a variant of the garlic peeling machines, very efficient. And coming to the kernel sorting, these are all made by us. These kernel sorting machines, we've been making belt sorters for the last 20, 25 years. And these are RGB full-color camera-based machines in stainless steel. We have very unique sorters for sorting shell. They've been designed for cashew specifically. You can see that the NW sorter is different and the regular shell sorter is different. It's not just a grain sorter that we're using. That has been redesigned. You can see that most of the electricals and pneumatics has been brought out of the machine. And in that, the usage in shell, there's always a problem with oil. And that's something that we've taken care of. These are all in SS. The Hawkeye is something that is very unique to Spectrum. We have the machines that grade up to 18 grades. It does holes, it does pieces. It's the only machine that does both holes and pieces. And it has a throughput of about 400 kgs per machine and size accuracy of about 97%. All the controllable grades are there. This is the machine from a couple of views and some of the installations that we have for these machines. Just to run you quickly through this, I don't want to waste more time explaining this. But all of it is conveyorized and the product is collected online. This is Half-Caught. The earlier one was Mr. Rajkumar's factory in Dorado. These are large lines. The infrared treating system is a multi-level stainless steel machine which has got controllable time duration from anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. Multi-belt, so the material is tumbled, and it's also got heat assist using electrical means. And we have the UV sterilizing machines again, which are multi-layer. And all the other details we can discuss, whoever wants to discuss with us subsequently, just to move forward in the interest of time. We have the packing section with the metal detection, X-ray if needed. And to come to it is we offer lines. We've been offering lines for the last 32 years, and we cover about 30 countries for processing of coffee, groundnut, almonds, sesame, all the nuts, pulses, plastics. We handle about 80 different applications. And having 3 manufacturing units and all this infrastructure, we now look to play a much larger role in cashew processing. So we've been getting a lot of recognitions over the years. And turnkey solutions are previous speakers already mentioned. It's all mentioned there, but it's all repetitive. But yes, from a single point, you get, importantly, what I feel is accountability and total reduction in your cost. Because the minute you go for a turnkey solution, you can design your line, you know what your deliverables are in sync with what you want, costs are cut, quality, transparency, and your spares come in from a single source. You don't have to run from pillar to post. So we have a design house. We design all our machines. There's R&D units for IP creation. There's after-sales support team, AMCs, and preventive maintenance is provided over the years. Long list of customers, 10,000 of them. Some of them are key customers. And we cover all of these countries for various kind of plants that we offer. So this is our contact details. Anybody could take it down if you like. And thank you very much. Try to keep it short.
Thank you, Jeevan. That's great. It's so nice to see some experts who are in multi-grading systems now talking about, Truong plants, how they are becoming this. Not that they are going to produce all the equipments. This is a collaboration. So that's, I think, the key, how the Truong plants are collaborating with sub-Truong plants. More and more Truong solutions are coming in front. Any 2 questions?
The biggest problem we face is cashew peeling. We get a lot of this unpeeled. Is there any solution to that at times it comes 25% or maybe 30%? So do any of you are working on that or have come up something so that we can get rid of this problem, or maybe it could be reduced?
And the second question? I'll take one from there and that's it.
Yes, thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Marcelo Ouattara. I'm the Executive Secretary of the Association of Cashew Processors in Ivory Coast. And I follow your presentation. I would like to know if in your plans for the future, you plan to install some production equipment factories into Africa or things like this in order to share technology and experience, because in your presentation from CMV, you explained that there is some issues with the knowledge of the people locally to know how to work with the equipment. Thank you.
Okay, let me contribute a little bit on your part. When we say technologies always have 2 components. One is equipment, other is technique. So sometimes having just equipment is not enough. How to use that in a right technique that makes the equipment performant. But let me give the mic to our...
So let me answer the question on peeling. Yes, the hand peeling is still a challenge for the industry. We have been working on this to resolve. I'm saying that it may not be possible to resolve 100%, that we can eliminate hand peeling, but we are certainly working on this project. And I'm very confident that the way we have improved over a period of time, the shelling and other areas, this should happen soon. If we compare a couple of years ago, the peeling machines were they have evolved. And it is not just purely the peeling. You have to handle well your cooking, your, the grading properly, so the sizes are okay. But I'm sure the way industry is evolving, we soon should have a solution, at least some solution on this aspect.
Thank you, Mr. Anil.
I will answer about the peeling solution also, or just a second question.
Any questions? So
Okay.
You can start from the second question.
Extra information about the technology for the peeling machine. It depends in so many sections in the processing line. The first of all is the KOR of the RCN. like from 46, above 46 up to 50 is easy, or from the origin also, like Tanzania or Benin. And another section is the cooker. We have to balance between the cooking time to get the color of the kernel and the efficiency output from the shelling machine. If you want to get white color, we have to reduce the cooking time. But when you do the shelling, the uncut and broken will be more. And the drier time also, the solution for humidification and the technology of the peeling machine. So all of that section, we have to balance where is the bottom and to get a good solution. But until now, on the market, in last 8 years, 10 years, nobody think about the cashew technology, new technology for the peeling machine. So I think in the future, we should focus on this side, and then we can reduce a lot of cost for the cashew processor.
You can respond also second question. Okay.
Can I just add to that? I think in the context in India, the onion and the garlic peeling machines have been altered to use air, not bristles. Reduces the scratches and gives you much better results. So the peeling efficiencies are higher, incidentally. That's an innovation that has been done on the onion and garlic peeling machines.
Thank you.
Works well.
Hello. For the peeling, how to good for peeling? Very important for the input raw material. And how to good for peeling in the drying and humidify. Very important. And now almost factory, they fix one time when the manufacturer transfer for the factory. When, you know, in the time and everything, change depend cashew, depend the thickness of the skin, everything. At our factory, when we transfer for technology for customer, we supply two kind of humidify, one in cooling and one in steam. Okay, we can try the combine and steam and cooling in humidify when you have the good for the peeling.
Yeah, thank you.
So for the peeling machine now very good now.
Yeah, I think
only how to the good pre-processing.
And the last question, Mr. Ethan, can you respond, and then we'll close.
Okay, thank you. Regarding the second question, one of processor from IVC. Actually, we are operated our office in Yamoussoukro in last 5 years already from 2020. And in last May of 25, CMV, we have the MOU with the CCA. That is the contract we support for CMV. We will open the service center, manufacturing, and doing with our storage of the spare in Yamoussoukro also. And we are under construction for the new warehouse in industry of Yamoussoukro, and we are expecting to get it available in middle of this year for the service, and we will start to assembly some simple equipment in IVC. So that will be helpful for IVC processor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Give a big hand of applause to all these gentlemen who actually share their ideas with us. Lot new Turnkey solutions are coming. It's a welcoming thing for the industry. Will not take more of your time, and I think thanks a lot, all of you.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Shaktipal. A round of applause for Mr. Shaktipal as well.